Welcome back, everyone, to Pontos, Fathom Hobbies. This is Season 16, Episode 12 of Eldritch Horror. We're playing the Cities in Ruin expansion. We had a very eventful Episode 12. Huge reckoning in which a number of gates were opened, monsters moved. We've got a gate opened and a monster in San Francisco as a result of some of the Epoch Mythos phase that we had last round. We've also got Ashcan Pete. Maybe there's an encounter him. We can pick up Karina Jones as his only companion there. We are able to close out the Cult of the Bloody Tongue. So I'll close this one out and I'll reveal the last of the three Cult of the Bloody Tongue. It says, the God of the Bloody Tongue. Within Mweru's cavern, a ritual is being performed to birth the spawn of Nyarlathotep, messenger of the outer gods, and Mweru calls forth the Bloody Tongue to defend it. When this card enters play, spawn the God of the Bloody Tongue, epic monster, on the heart of Africa. Okay. So we have to put this creature called the God of the Bloody Tongue. The God of the Bloody Tongue. Here he is. The God of the Bloody Tongue. Just is pretty horrible looking. The God of the Bloody Tongue. Looks kind of like a Resident Evil kind of creature. So Bob Jenkins, heavily armed Bob Jenkins, is going to be fighting these. Both of our characters are delayed. Before we jump any further, just want to do a quick shout out to Pontos Fathom Press. Got the Cat 2 journals out of Lovecraft's Providence. This massive hardcover edition collecting all 6 volumes of August Moldenhauer and Giuseppe Balsamo's Disclosure from Necronomicon Fragment. It's awesome on your shelf next to your greatest hits of H.P. Lovecraft. I've got mine, the complete and unabridged H.P. Lovecraft. They sit next to each other on that shelf. Tell me that looks great. Go ahead and check out the bookstore. Helps to support the channel, as does visiting our Patreon. For as little as $1, you can actually read digital copy of Genealogy of Cthulhu, where it all starts. Try before you buy, and get access to some essays and introductions from the rest of the books. And you can also keep up with our upcoming gameplay. In addition to the other 15 seasons we have of Eldritch Horror out there, Joan of Arc gameplay, Song of Ice and Fire, Battlestar Galactica, Cthulhu Wars, War of the Ring, Cthulhu Death May Die, Conan by Monolith, Game of Thrones, Twilight Imperium, just to name a few. If you go to our website, we actually have all the playlists on our hobbies tab. You can go there and just check out all the playlists, and easy to just kind of check out for some content. You can also just visit our YouTube channel. And as usual, thanks to our Patreons, thanks to our subscribers. Liking, subscribing helps us with the crawling chaos that is the YouTube algorithm. So much appreciated. Let's jump into round number 12. Both of our investigators are delayed, so we're going to jump right forward into the encounters phase. Rita first has to fight off this initial monster, which is the avian thrall. She can do that attack first. She passes, and then she does 1 additional damage, so she's able to slay this monster. She's also going to have to fight the Honored Dead. So let's give her a roll again. She passes that. And then 1 more for the attack. 1, 2, 3. She's able to defeat this monster. So the Honored Dead is cleared. Actually, the Honored Dead was supposed to move to the pyramids, but that's fine. I'll keep it here. She's going to also do the encounter into the portal to try to close that. So she'll go into that. The Great Hall of Solano. A hooded figure invites you to sit. His pen is poised to write, and he looks at you expectingly, waiting for him to be sorry. You may spend 1 clue to pass effect. The figure nods and writes the next chapter of your story, restoring your reality to its original state. Close this gate. Awesome. So the gate is closed. You're afraid to read any further. When she performs a test, I think she can re-roll. Let's see what it says. Oh, she gains +5 to the test. Okay, so let's just add. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just add dice, I guess. Okay, so she passes that test. You see how your character develops. Gain a talent condition. Okay, great. So she's got this, spent that clue, a clue well spent. San Francisco is cleared. Let's move on to Bob Jenkins, the salesman, our lead investigator. He will first fight off the werewolf. He'll be able to fight this pretty easily, given his massive weapons that he's got. So 1, 2, werewolf is slain. Let's have him now do the Cult of the Bloody Tongue. Toughness is equal to 5. So let's start out with his mental check. He passes. Now let's do 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1, 2. He gets 1, 2, 3, 4, and he's going to re-roll the focus token, and doesn't get anything with that. Nobody can use a clue to re-roll too. Let's have him re-roll with a clue. Okay, 5 cleared. Just want to clear it. So he beats the God of the Bloody Tongue. So now we've defeated this, and we've defeated our second adventure, but we still have to get through the mythos phase. So we've closed out the God of the Bloody Tongue. That is our second adventure. Investigators win the game if we can get through this mythos phase, and I think this is going to be a tough one. Hideous apparitions. So first off, we move the active mystery by 1. We have 1, 2. So 1, 2. Nyarlathotep awakens. Wow, so we have to do Nyarlathotep awakens. Final mystery. After you solve the expedition encounter on a Mystic Ruins encounter, you may gain the Eye of Light unique asset. Okay, we have to place an Eldritch token on the red space. So we get 4 turns actually to get through this. Okay, so the final mystery is of an expedition encounter or Mystic Ruins encounter. You may gain the Eye of Light unique asset or the Eye of Darkness unique asset. So let's go ahead and go through the rest of this reckoning here. So the Nyarlathotep awakens. So we basically have 4 rounds, basically. Hideous apparitions. Let's go through our reckonings. First off, we need to grab Eldritch tokens and give those to, we'll give them to Rita because she has a corruption condition. She can actually use this corruption condition again, so let's have her gain an Eldritch token, and she flips this. You can gain another Dark Pact, so let's have her roll 5, and then 1, the Dark Pact comes through. This Dark Pact says, they said there was no need to seek them out. They would come for you when you were needed. All you had to hope for was your friends. Each investigator spawns 1 gate unless he gains a lost in time and space condition. So I can lose that. Now I have to roll the 3rd Dark Pact condition, 3. So we spawn 2 more gates. Okay. I'm getting ones from... Okay, Sydney has a gate spawned. And the Pyramids has a gate spawned. The other ones were Celiphaeus, the Sahara Desert from the other board games. So I just put these at the bottom. We'll spawn those monsters as well. Sydney. We get the Proto-Shoggoth and the Hound of Tindalos. The Hound of Tindalos gets spawned. Okay, let's keep going here. So that was the Reckoning. Let's keep going through the Reckonings. Bob Jenkins has Reckonings. So Madness Reckoning. He has to roll a test. Passes. Dark Pact. 2, he passes. Rita. Okay, the Proto-Shoggoth has a Reckoning. Moves 1 space. The Hounds of Tindalos has a Reckoning. Move here. Bob Jenkins has to fight this Hound of Tindalos. Immediately it counters it. So let's have Bob Jenkins fight it. 2, good. And then with his massive weapons cadre. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. He's able to kill that creature. So Bob Jenkins victorious. We're still in the Reckoning. Let's go to more cultists. We can give the Eldritch tokens. She was able to flip her Eldritch tokens. I can give 2 Eldritch tokens to Rita Young. The Shoggoth heals. And in Rillier. Okay. Done. Let's move to Proto-Shoggoth. Okay, let's move now to Spawn a Gate. Rome. Grab a monster. The Hunting Byaki. Okay. Okay, now let's read the card. Hideous Apparitions. Now the horrid thing is not the only threat. The gruesome images of its victims have begun to manifest. The spectral figures demand justice, and they will not let you rest until their death has been avenged. Investigators as a group lose a total amount of sanity equal to the number of monsters on the game board. Oh no, are you kidding me? Wow. Okay, let's see what happens. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And the investigators have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's it. Our investigators all dead. Wow. This was a true smash. Nyarlathotep awakens. All of our investigators have lost sanity. You hear that Bob has joined some sort of society and the group inundates us with special offers. Though you never speak of Bob again, you begrudgingly admit his tenacity. Discard his investigator token. Ashcan Pete. Ashcan Pete whimpers and escapes into the night. Drool-covered objects. Rita Young, the athlete. If you when you find Rita, she has all that remains of her former life. She seems possessed by a strange, otherworldly persona. She mocks your weakness and leaves you behind. So that's it. Let's grab a failed Nyarlathotep wins. Nyarlathotep Doomsday. Let's see. The Laughter of Nyarlathotep. So now we're reading the final. We're reading the Forgotten Endings, right? The custom cards. You can check out our custom card Forgotten Endings. We haven't done these, a failed one in a while. The Laughter of Nyarlathotep. On January 14th, 1926, in Houston, Meveru and the offsprings of Nyarlathotep began a ritual that lasted 8 hours. The triangle formed by the Black Wind Peak, the Grey Dragon Island, and Los Pancat was filled with cataclysms, earthquakes, typhoons, huge tidal waves, and tornadoes. The continents shifted, forming a template necessary for the arrival of the ancients. who's awakened the mythical creatures that lived in the depth of the planet. Supernatural forces shook the world. The solar eclipse blocked out the light over the Indian Ocean, and the attentive observer could at his moment see a flash from the exploding rocket. A black hole appeared in the seething sky, gaping with interstellar blackness. To the loud laughter of Nyarlathotep, the gated window, and through them, colliding and accelerating, fell offsprings of Hastur, Kluga, and Shub-Niggurath, in order to reunite their children of Cthulhu and the other ancients and regain their dominion over the earth. Wow. The laughter of Nyarlathotep. Well, that's going to do it, guys. Nyarlathotep has defeated our investigators. We made it 12 rounds. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next game. Like and subscribe, and talk to you later. Bye-bye.